Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Skyman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. William Ruto, who is the President of the Republic of Kenya, was in Sotik for a multi-denomination prayers and he was badly embarrassed. The people could not listen to his CS for energy, Davis Churchill. He was embarrassed. For those of you who understand the Karajian language, I want us to tell us what was happening here. Maybe you can do some translation for us. But from reliable sources, we have learned that people were very hostile. People do not want to listen to the CS for energy. So if you're joining this channel for the first time, remember to like this video. You can share the same video and subscribe to our channel if you have never subscribed. Watch this.
Mungu awabariki. Congo is missing Your Excellency the President Congo amun Kenyon kesa chugul raini to Congo amun iniya en Sotik ko kaya nane ko kaya umwa chi gole magitoro gutich chia ko numbunen ko en ala sitemo ke amun gi woni asinatan ko gimwa gongoi en message nebo kanisa message nebo aliyet ko gongoi en aliyet nakitinga en Sotik gongoi missing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the crowd is becoming very, very hostile for William Ruto. The man is being rejected from his home county. Na unapoona mtu akikataliwa mpaka kwa nyumbani, ukitazama uone kwa mfano mtu anakataliwa mpaka na watu wao, then ladies and gentlemen, there must be a problem. What is happening here, ladies and gentlemen? The ground is becoming very, very slippery for William Ruto and his cabinet. I remember when I saw the current Attorney General, Justin Muturi, leaving Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, I knew there was a problem. Today, when I watched the encouraging, heckling, jeering, shouting down their own son, I concluded there is a problem. Is the revolution in the offing, ladies and gentlemen? Are the encouraging going to start this revolution? It is happening that it is coming from very, very unlikely quarters. Who would have thought that the encouraging would shout down their own? Ladies and gentlemen, unajua wakati mwingine history repeats itself, because what is happening to William Ruto is exactly what happened to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. But to William Ruto, it is happening in a very ruthless way. Very ruthless. And I'm wondering, it is too early. Kwa sababu Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta alianza kuona watu kutoka Mount Kenya. In fact, they supported him all the way until 1 year to the elections. 1 year, 2 years to the elections. That is his second term, that is. Lakini muhula wa kwanza walisimama na yeye. Muhula wa pili wakasimama na yeye mpaka pale dakika za mwisho. But here, the Kalenjin community is rejecting their own just 1 year down the line. Is he going to make it all the way to 2027? Because when you come to Mount Kenya region, what you are witnessing is very, very different. I can tell you authoritatively, without any fear of contradiction, that Mount Kenya leaders are finding it very, very difficult to come on the ground. And I'm telling you, the only leader I know who can come on the ground comfortably, smiling, it is Gathanu Mushoba. Because it is important for people, our leaders, to be principled and to stand for a cause. I think what Kenyans are telling their leaders is that they should always remember that they are supposed to represent the people, not their stomachs. They are supposed to oversight the executive. That is the message. The message that is we can get from Sotik is that if it is happening in Sotik, what about other areas? Remember, I told you yesterday, and I showed you what was happening in Kirinyaga, where William Ruto and Ishongwa were given a cold reception by the Kirinyaga people. They could not even be able to explain themselves. From there, maybe many of you did not realize William Ruto walikuwa na Gachagua, walikuwa na nani? Fikiri walikuwa na Gachagua. Yeah, abruptly they landed in Nyeri. I think they were going to that Rorashio, paying the dowry of Betty Minor and that gentleman from Nyeri, the two MPs who are getting married in a traditional wedding. So William Ruto landed in a chopper, and pale ni watu wachache tu ambao walijitokeza pale. We cannot deny the fact that the 3 people who are there, 4 of them, were somehow excited. And if you visit Dennis Itubi's Facebook page, utaona akizungumzia au akionyesha zile picha, ationyeshe vile ambavyo watu wanafurahia, ati system ya facts sijui nini. So if this is happening in the Kalenjin land, what do you expect in other communities? And here, Azimio comes in handy. Azimio has all the opportunities now to provide alternative leadership. Because I can tell you, just like it happened to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, it will be worse to William Ruto. If the mountains, if the people, if the Kikuyus, Meru, Ebu, could go against Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, their own son, what about William Ruto, the son of the Rift Valley? If they could say no to their own son, what about William Ruto, who came to the mountain, controlled the mountain, captured the mountain, and became the kingpin of the mountain? Today, I can say without again fear of any contradiction that the end of UDA in Mount Kenya is at hand. I can say and can foresee the rise of the Gege Nation. I can see the rise of Gege Democratic Party. I can see the rebirth of the mountain. I can see people now taking a different discourse. Kusema ukweli, unapotazama vizuri sana utaona kwamba siasa za Kenya zimechukua mwelekeo mwingine. But the most interesting thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that William Ruto came into office courtesy of the support of the Kalenjin community and the Kikuyu community. Ironically, the two communities are in the front line today, telling William Ruto no. Let us look at 2 or 3 reasons why David Churchill received a hostile reception by his community. The first thing, in my view, is because of the high cost of fuel. The high cost of fuel. Sasa ukiangalia mama boga pale ambaye anatumia mafuta taa, kerosene, paraffin, all time high 208. Mtu wa bodaboda, petrol 217. Mtu wa tuk-tuk, mtu wa mafri, diesel 210 or 8, something like that. And then you think that they would receive a hero's welcome? No, I think people are now realizing themselves. People are doing what is expected of them. People are calling for accountability. The second reason, in my view, is because of Raila Amolo Odinga's dossier. I think 2 of William Ruto's cabinet, very powerful cabinet, from the Kalenjin community, were implicated in this. Okia Omtata, the Busia senator, again gave a dossier and also implicated that the 17 billion fuel saga have the cabinet secretaries deep inside the murky waters of corruption. That is why people are resisting That is why they don't want to listen to David Churchill. Again, there has been no development. No development. And Kenyans are now realizing, after all, kumbe sisi zote huwa ni ndugu. We are all brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. That is what is happening. That is the message that the powers that be need to know. That Wajiko, Kiprotich, Gornoi, Geroro, name them, they are all from the same community. The language, they speak the language of hand to mouth. They live from hand to mouth. Where kina Ruto, Churchill, wengine, all these guys that you see, wakiwa katika mstari wa mbele, those who are controlling the powers, they speak the same language. The language of money. They swim in money. They sleep on money. That is it. That is it. They use choppers, whereas we are using bicycles. They ride fuel gasolers. Sisi tunaingia kwa tuktuk. Na mtu kama mimi mrefu hivi, hata kutoshea inakuwa ni vigumu. Unavihinyia pale, unasukumwa kama kuni. Anyway, this is very interesting, by the way. And I want us to continue looking at the politics of this country, because from now henceforth, you see very different issues rising. Every day, expect some of these things to happen. And it can't be more interesting, ladies and gentlemen. As usual, remember to like this video, share the video, comment, and please have a blessed Sunday. Bye-bye.